Huh?
I need a piece of tape or something.
Tape.
No, you know what that blue tape is? That painted tape. Oh, look. You know it. In the wall. Yeah, that little one left on the wall. It says, I don't want to lie.
Oh, really? Let me see my phone real quick.
Okay. I'm not there nowhere near yet, but we're on the way. I'm going to get close, okay? Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The College Football Playoff about to get underway.
I always got me in the rain in these games, man.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So San Diego State special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The Aztecs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Short connection.
It's crazy how the computer can audible, though. Against a loud crowd, they can audible.
They'll run it here. Fighting him off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. And they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
And the Aztecs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up. Second and 8.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Yeah, Jay.
He'll go down with that stiff arm. Earned him first down yardage.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on 4th down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Or it's snapped to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Aztecs will crank up the tempo. Quick throw caught on the left side. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Aztecs will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Running it back. It's Etienne. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the quarterback keeps it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get his
I know what I'm calling.
Unfortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Commodores. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The coverage team able to bring him down. The San Diego State offense on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They call the counter play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Second down, we're going to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Gets made on the out route. Great move in the open field. That's good for a first down near the 40. The Aztecs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A quick juke. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Direct snap to the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Back behind the quarterback, line in pistol. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Commodores will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Juice to get past a man. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, Chris, we're starting to see a theme here develop for this offense. They are willing to take chances and go for it on 4th down. That's the 3rd time that they've gone for it.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he fumbles.
Something ringing.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
It's Kelly calling.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. No huddle now for the offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the running back takes the handoff. Football knocked loose in the backfield. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They'll run it to the right side. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and getting the right
700.
run on first down. Plays like this can
They do.
open up the play
She do.
for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have.
Ain't just going to throw your iPad like that?
Keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Commodores come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Commodores will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Quarterback still with the football. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Boy, this quarterback already has 2 touchdowns in this game, doing a great job of running the option. On this defense coordinator, making some tweaks to have to account for the quarterback in the run game.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. With the sack on first down, it's second down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the pressure gets to him.
Oh, yeah, they probably be outside.
Well, that's their second sack.
They probably put him in right now.
And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in,
I'll talk back.
roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's going to hand this off. Finding some room with the 25. And bulldozing his way through. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the Aztecs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long.
I don't get no love, huh?
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Aztecs will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Etienne. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job against.
What will make him say that?
Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
And they'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass caught inside the 15. They've got it. Makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Commodores pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Pick up the direct snap. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't get in for an excellent run. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Commodores. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a down.
I don't know. He gonna call the call.
Give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Huh?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start from the 25.
Why you ain't finished?
Offense on the field now. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got it.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody over. Excellent coverage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And that pass rush has trapped him.
Did we tell y'all we ain't had no more?
Wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
You want this, boo? You want this, boo? Yeah.
Big,
Last possession.
big ass crash.
Keep going right down the field for a touchdown. He'll try to pick it up on the ground.
How much y'all pay for
They'll
that?
stop him behind the line.
Nah, they be charging like 60 for the bushy down
By
there.
this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, this has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
We'll have to throw it here on second
Hey,
down.
you on the crash, did y'all?
Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Makes a quick grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got his man in the open field.
Nigga went got a turn up, set one turn. He hurt something went up.
Touchdown, San Diego State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 20.
Well, don't say baby sick here. Anyway.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field.
We'll call us something else.
That set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away.
You say
He
what?
lobs it deep down the middle.
We go on the
That
what
ball was incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Second down.
I would say keep taking. Don't use all your PAs.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the freshman able to get home with the
That's
sack.
gonna be
A really
motherfucking
good job by this
bad.
defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to
And don't let me
through
get
his
a 60.
progressions to
Oh,
find
they
his
gonna
open
really be
receiver.
mad.
Before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off.
Like Ashanti. Baby, 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 baby.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and
Baby,
gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on
baby.
second?
Love it when I hear your name, make me say.
He's tackled
Baby,
at the
baby,
corner.
baby, baby, baby.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the
Baby,
house for a
baby,
touchdown.
baby.
But the runs that really make
I love it when you say my name.
You get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Living here on God's green earth.
You don't know what you've done
On
to
the
me.
shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's a
So
full
there's
pass to the left side. He's
It's
picked for a
funny
third
how
time
stuff
tonight.
on you.
Second return tackle at the
Because I was
21, but that's a huge
there
step
for
for
you.
this defense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will
Done
it be?
me.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moved.
You just had crash, boo.
The entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance
What?
to plays before the quarter expires. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats there.
Usher.
One quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the sack is made there by the freshman.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Randall.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Looking to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold it. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a long.
And he lost it deep over the middle. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. And the Commodores will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Look at this, he'll go deep again. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play play for this passing game. Big gain. Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. That ball snagged for a completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Commodores looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And the route is on.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the freshman making an impact play there.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a...
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Aztecs look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to...
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. crosses the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Commodores. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the state